we go. Towns, little anticipation on it, wins the tap.
Jim Nance, Grand Hill right now, Wisconsin Badgers, go!
A little double up. This time Towns touches it outside.
A little bit of a matchup here.
Decker on Lyles.
Another back straight man. He's on
and the three.
In the corner, and they're doing it right here.
Here's Hayes. He likes this shot. Long with it. He's developed a three-point game that he didn't have last year. Harrison, pull up for two. And he is... It's Decker taking it in. No whistle. Pulled down by Towns.
Good balance here.
Harrison weaving past Kaminsky with the left hand. You can also take it out. As Hayes just had a brief visit to the bench.
You watch Booker now. He's very active without the basketball. Jackson's going to have to pay attention. When he's in, they use the rubs.
Harrison is able to shake off Koenig, and he's off.
And Booker, Showalter elevate. Don't leave the ball.
Long rebound out to Booker.
They got a mismatch inside on Koenig.
They got one here with a dribble drive, a little ISO, or a ball screen. And don't bring anybody. I think he should just try and go by.
This second chance comes off the first offensive rebound of the game for the Wildcats. Harrison driving on Kaminsky.
Nice move. Staten.
Back comes Andrew Harrison. Nice move and scores. And Notre Dame team that shoots over 50% for this. Oh, what a move by...
No!
It counts.
Replacing Lyles. DeBerry lost it. Dakari Johnson took it away. Under the basket and saying nobody wants it.
Yeah, Vernon never fails at the offensive rebound. Like probably 70% of the time when it's an air ball goes to the offensive rebounders because timing-wise, defenders are expecting it to hit the rim.
.8:43 to go.
But as crazy as it sounds, that putback may be a big play just to keep their rhythm going.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
They're unselfish with the basketball.
Little floater. Harrison from his brother.
Offensively, how they run their sets up 25. Very methodical.
Just can't get it today. Cannot. It's down in the basket and back out.
Wow.
Oh, hello.
That was a... You know, he still wants to work on some things. But don't underestimate the value that a game like this brings to the Hampton program and the school. They get just tons and tons of recognition, which is part of the NCAA tournament. I think it's a fabulous thing as Harrison goes deep again.
Here's Harrison.
And Towns continues to work just to get the position.
Andrew Harris.
Gate has an incredible size that Kentucky possesses.
Qualls has got to be chomping at the bit, though. He was our player of the game yesterday with 15 points and 6 rebounds in the win over Georgia. To get here, Kentucky beat Florida and Auburn. And to get here, it was Tennessee and Georgia, the two that Arkansas beat.
Little zone right now.
Harrison, 3. Got it.
Tell you what, if he makes 3, defensive play by Quilly Stein from the weak side.
Lyles. Got it back. Andrew Harrison again for 3. Got it.
They come, baby.
34-0. And Qualls is going to work for Arkansas.
You know the best player on the floor right now in the second half been Qualls. He's been tremendous in the second half.
13 for the game for Michael. He scored Arkansas's last 8 points. Nice drive by Harrison. Booker in the backcourt. not the normal person to bring it across the timeline against some pressure, so he'll hand it off to Ulis.
He's got a better handle than most people believe. Spinning the court now. Went to a little 1-4 set. Now they're going to try to double low post. With Lyles. And Towns.
Cauley Stein on the bench, still a 6'11 and 6'10 guy up front for Kentucky. 5 on the shot clock. Andrew Harrison has a look. He's going to have to take it. There it goes. Down it goes.
Right guy took it. Right guy. So legitimate.
And if the M&Ms, Martin and Mickey stay, that would be quite a lineup.
Wow.
LSU, of course, got disappointed by Auburn in this SEC tournament.
That was really the shock of the tournament to me. That was the shock of the tournament.
Auburn had the funnest run. They made us smile the most, unless you're a Kentucky fan, because in 3 minutes you're going to be smiling at 34-0 and, of course, hoping for 40-0.
Only 3 teams have been able since Indiana in '76 went undefeated, have been undefeated going into the NCAA tournament.
Andrew Harrison's fallen down. But here comes Kentucky with the Harrison twins. Now the lob to Cauley Stein. Andrew Harrison got the 3.
Great inside on his ball man with his guy doesn't have the ball.
Burrell got a 3 away, but it was contested. And the rebound is Kentucky. Straight up with it, Andrew Harrison.
Deal to do out there and have a little fun. Take my bride with me. 43 years, man. She has to be a saint living with me.
Oh, she's already been canonized a long time ago.
Show some patience right here, Kentucky. I got your beautiful daughter sitting to my right, Reese.
I should be up for sainthood for having her. Andrew Harrison, he is the classiest guy around, and we're going to miss him for sure. He'll still be around, obviously, but Greg Sankey named the other day as the new commissioner for the Southeast. Tie game.
And Casey Hill's had a great deal of success against Kentucky getting into the interior of their defense. He gets downhill better against them than any other opponent they played this year.
Again, the hair left ankle.
Yeah. Ulis has done a great job managing this offense. Think about this, in the last 81 minutes of the last 3 games, just 1 turnover.
Andrew Harrison got the 3. Lyles deep on the baseline. On the high, he didn't run out of real estate. Missed the shot, but Towns kept it alive. Andrew Harrison, a 15-foot runner.
You look at his numbers as he was coming in here, 3 double-doubles in the last 5 games.
After the game, we tune into the SEC Network Plus and watch ESPN for each team's post-game press conferences live. One will be a happy press conference and one not so much. And right now, it's Kentucky's with 2.5 to go.
People watching this game down on Broadway here in Nashville are starting to head up to the arena to try to find Gator fans walking out.
Andrew Harrison for Kentucky. Half-court set here for the Wildcats. 49-1 all-time record is the #1 ranked team in the country here at Rupp. Harrison playing at a high level. Book it. Trying to make it happen on a kick. Finney Smith slashing to the rim. Can't finish it. Rebounded by Johnson for Kentucky.
Finney Smith has got to make those if Florida wants to really compete for 40 minutes with Kentucky.
The shove. Harrison. Frazier lines it up. Rims out. Rebounded by Towns.
That's 3 bad possessions in a row from Florida. 2 bad threes and a block shot.
Harrison all the way. Andrew.
5 minutes. And it's Jurisic on the inside.
A nice little flex cut by Jurisic along the baseline.
Andrew Harrison with a hook shot. Got it.
Boy, when he driving for Georgia has been very good. They are just picking off Kentucky. And the Wildcats not communicating on that low cross.
3-pointer goes for Andrew Harrison, and he can be a game changer.
And it's not like you get any kind of a break. They punish you for it.
As they did to Arkansas over the weekend when they went 21 out of 28 from the stripe.
Georgia sticking with the zone.
Fade away by Harrison. We said don't let him get hot. He hit a 3. He hit 2 free. Forte. Or was it Mayton?
Well, Mayton was there, but Yante Mayton kept that ball alive. If he doesn't keep it alive, There's no way that Georgia has a chance for that offensive rebound. Georgia's sticking with this zone, and Kentucky has been unable to solve it.
They get that basket to Maton, and the lead again now stretches to 9, and just got cut to 6 by Andrew Harrison.
That time, good job by Qualls.
2 turnovers for Kentucky.
Not a good look.
Thrown the other way and picked up by Aaron Harrison. That's the first Arkansas turnover. Andrew Harrison.
He had choice.
Qualls will put up a 3. Rebound by Booker. Andrew Harrison.
It's amazing. We talked about earlier his ability to get them. He was upset. They worked on it yesterday on that corner trap to look opposite deep. Just amazing what he's been able to do with first-round draft picks, 2 first-rounders, 19 draft picks. Just load them up every year.
Andrew Harrison.
Well, that's the difference. I think the competitiveness that they have daily. And I guess there's be no more trapping in the corner with those inbounds passes.
Win today for Kentucky. They win the conference outright, which would be their 46th consecutive. They've got a tie with their win this past week. The try.
Team foul against the Bulldogs with 12:31 to go here in the first half.
Match up 2-3 zone from the underneath out of bounds.
Harrison.
Shot with confidence, too. Pace to set an NCAA record to be a low in kind of the modern day of basketball. Stanford back in 99-2000, defensive field goal percentage 35%, so they're below that.
Here's Lyles. Andrew Harrison, top of the key, got it to go over Thomas.
Up the lane for our guards to penetrate.
Antoine Mason had it blocked by Karl Anthony Towns. And back comes Andrew Harrison. Great ball movement, a wide open 3 for Harrison, and he knocks it down. Harrison is often the subject of a lot of criticism here around Lexington. The scrutiny unbelievable for this team. Here he is out top. 15 on the shot clock, and now a ball screen from Towns. Harrison put Ross Miller on skates.
We almost had another great dunk. That's all I need to do to get
Don't start one yet. Harrison with the slide.
Perimeter-oriented, driving, slashing.
First 4 possessions, no field goals yet. And a little bit of foul trouble, especially with Karl Anthony Towns out with 2. And that might be it for him for the first half. And he's been playing as well, if not better, than anybody on Kentucky's team.
Willie Corey-Stein was brilliant against South Carolina.
Andrew Harrison got it from the free throw line. Kentucky's first defense being strong, but Virginia, a lot of people don't get to that 50-point plateau. Kentucky
Is the
has
1-3-1 that
held
sets the
teams
story now?
to 55 points 17 times this year.
They've embarrassed teams. They've embarrassed some of the elite teams that they played early in the season.
Kari Johnson kick out, extra pass, Harrison for 3, and he buries it.
Nice little.
That's tying his career high for Tyreek. Andrew Harrison buries a 3. Points in the paint. I don't know if anybody's done that to them this year.
Well, we saw with LSU.
Andrew Harrison.
That's big.
And a flush on the other end.
That's big. You can't give away 40 points in the paint between Mickey and Martin and company, and not many teams can do that against Kentucky.
Here's Andrew Harrison with the left hand.
Having their way.
2 of them were in the paint. Shot 60% on the season. He's right at that tonight, and he's got another rebound.
That's just being smart, taking advantage of what you do well, taking advantage of your size.
Aaron to Andrew for 3.
Harrison. Hawkins on a runner. And he got his own rebound. And brings it out to Aaron Harrison at the point. And now brother Andrew will take over. And he'll drive and score. Again, Quarterman with the great lead pass to Martin, who's had an easy time of it on the inside with 11 points already.
Terrific job by Martin moving without the ball. Simple cut to the goal. Nobody beat him to the basketball.
Andrew Harrison, pull-up jumper. Got it. Passed away at 83. Coach Clark is 84. Nice move by Jordan Mickey. That's his first field goal of the second half. They need those two big guys to really come through.
Nice reverse layup by him right there.
As the depth of Kentucky starting to show right now.
They're playing really well here. Since the time they were down 8 early in the game, they have really elevated themselves and playing well.
Andrew Harrison knocks it down from 15.
It's becoming contagious.
Calipari's only lost 4 games in 6 years at Rupp. Pretty tough place.
Great formula. You got coaching, you got talent, you got great fans.
Got 24,000 screaming in there. It's a good combination.
They're zoning right now. It's a little danger time right here. The next 3 or 4 minutes is really a time where LSU's got to step it up.
Andrew Harrison to Georgia. They'd like to try to get a steal on the opening tip. If not, fall back on defense, and they don't get the trap they were looking for.
And they're trying to help off Hawkins. If Andrew Harrison went that direction, they were going to trap him. And now they fall right back into their zone. You're playing the zone, you got to communicate, and you got to work.
Harrison on the baseline. Got it. That's Andrew Harrison.
1 foot, you're still going to make it, but if you take 2 feet outside the paint, now all of a sudden the degree of difficulty gets a lot higher for bigs.
Harrison just takes one right from the free throw line. Andrew Harrison
very much so in that discussion for the Wooden War.
3 big guys from the SEC involved in that. So we approach the halfway point of the half. Andrew Harrison outside. He's just feeling it right now.
He's only selfishness within the offense for Kentucky here in the first half.
When you consider that Aaron Harrison is their leading scorer at 11.5 points a game, you know they have to be unselfish. This guy's just feeling it tonight, Andrew Harrison.
And that's the wear down factor that we've seen all season long from Kentucky.
Well, Harrison is going to take another one right there. He might. He will. He got it. Knock down a jump shot.
We've seen that time and time again. That's why I think J.J. Frazier's got to drive and throw his body into somebody.
Harrison just threw his body over J.J. Frazier. Nope, Towns is going to bring it out on top to Ulis. Big guys net right now. Karl Anthony Towns, who's got it, and Marcus Lee. Paulie Stein's on the bench. Andrew Harrison, who's had the hot hand all night. Point game with 4 to go. Harrison, left hand, beautiful.
The thing it does is it leads to tough defensive possessions because you don't get your defense set the way you want. This is a really good defensive team in Alabama when their defense is set, but when you're turning it over, that's hard to do.
Harrison. Shot clock down to 7. Charlie Johnson. He'll shoot the 3. They left him open. Why not?
From the perimeter, you'll see a lot of that tonight.
There's Towns. John Calipari wants a little bit more production in the post from Towns and Paulie Stein. And speaking of which, a steal by Harrison. Productive right away. Flips it up and in.
They are so efficient in the top 10 in the country in offensive defensive efficiency. They are as solid as could be.
That was not a solid pass there, though.
Isabel threw it away. The Harrison boys team up in transition.
To further, team started to come, and then Karl Anthony Towns retreated, and when he retreated, he gapped up and gave space for Clark.
Back within 6. Andrew Harrison, very smooth. Both he and Aaron, their last couple of buckets.
Good physicality. They had a good win over Iowa State.
And another Kentucky steal, Dick. Here comes Harrison. Makes the left-handed layup this time, and Andrew Harrison.
Jones with 11 points, 6 rebounds. Still a 2-possession game. 80 seconds to play.
Harrison hangs it.
There's Aaron. Ollie Stein going to try one, a little bit strong. Towns with the rebound. Kentucky, an extraordinarily good rebounding team. And that jumper good by Andrew.
Antonio Petty throws it up along with Keith Kimball and Kevin Fair. There are officials. And it'll be Kentucky ball in the front court first.
I think one thing, Brad, you're going to see an angry Kentucky team because I think they're tired of reading about what has happened. I mean, one of the players told me before the game, hey, do people realize we're undefeated?
17-footer to open things up. They haven't been a good
team. Nice passes off good cuts to score in the paint. Zone defense now. They've mixed defenses, Kevin. They've shown both zone and man-to-man. That's too much time for Andrew. On top of the football stuff more than me.
They need a healthy Hilton. They go inside with Johns. He's knocked away by Lyles. And here comes Aaron Harrison the other way. Andrew Harrison right down the lane. Untouched.
Around the perimeter, Booker takes it inside. Andrew Harrison will knock down a three. Sebastian Saiz is fouled out of this game for Ole Miss, their starting post player. Harrison wide open for three. Bangs it home.
Even when he's gotten ball screens, he's coming off them slow. When he's gone to the basket, he's gone slow. He's got to pick up the pace in this thing. Kentucky, with all the talent that they've got in depth, they need to play fast. And here's the guy that needs to key it. He needs to attack off this ball screen.
At the switch has Harrell on him. A step back three.
By Looney. Just unbelievable defense across the board from Kentucky here to start this game.
Jumper, Harrison.
Lose sight of it. It's a talent to be able to play with skilled players and to be able to share and be unselfish.
.242 to go first half.
Against great competition when they struggle offensively because of how dominant they are on the defensive side.
Three from Marcus Page, and let's see where he takes that shot from here on.
Great point and a terrific play design there, and Meeks with a nice delivery on the cross hand. Cross up court pass. Keep in mind, last year against Kentucky, Page had 21 in that second half in the win.
Oh, my God, by Harrison, Andrew Harrison.
Subs coming off the bench. Coach Calipari, once again, not pleased with the effort, giving up second chance points, giving up drives down the middle of the lane.
Nice job by Andrew Harrison.
The back. This team is looking to make this game a track meet. They're going to press. They're going to get up and down the court, and they're going to try to beat Kentucky shooting outside shots.
Andrew Harrison runs the point for Kentucky. A Kentucky team coming up with a nice win against 6th-ranked Texas. Harrison all the way to the rack. Pretty simple for this Kentucky team. If you run the floor, you will be rewarded.
That's how that is unselfish.
And then dishing it off. It's going to be hard to get those drop-offs near the basket, but you may be able to kick it out and get an open shot.
Andrew Harrison slips inside and lays it in.
Great play by Willie Cauley-Stein.
Jay, that's his 5th steal. A 7-footer with 5 steals.
He had steals, blocked shots, a double-double. I mean, he's been everywhere.
16 points, 11 rebounds, 5 steals, 3 blocks for Willie Cauley-Stein.
And a partridge in a pear tree. He's got everything.
And he's played more than anybody has played in a game for Kentucky all season. As Andrew Harrison nails a 3-point.
Providence just running half-court offense. That's another turnover. And the outlet to Harrison. He will lay it in. One up, not a great shot. Done as it's stolen away. Andrew dunks it home.
Getting everybody to buy in. Good set play right there.
Henton off the inbound play, missed the shot. Cauley-Stein, maybe another one. Harrison dunks it himself.
Boy, just ripped off the backboard by Karl Anthony Towns. McClanahan, nice strong move, nothing to show for it. Up ahead it comes to Harrison.
From this, that's the kind of thing, if they can keep it up somehow, but you say, hey, we outscored the #1 team in the country, guys. We're capable, and we're not going to face anybody else like that this year.
Andrew blocked by Poitras. That's 2 of those for Alex here in the last couple of minutes.
It's a good three-point shooting team, UT Arlington. That's a great opportunity to get offensive rebound, kick it out, shoot the 3 instead.
With Andrew Harrison. And that would indicate that we're probably going to see Tyler Ulis get some run with the white platoon.
I think Lyles exploded for that rebound.
Oh, and maybe Mr. Harrison didn't like playing with that white platoon.
In the road red, and we are playing in the SEC.
Well, BU starting out in the zone right away. I thought they'd start man-to-man, but they're starting zone right away. Of course, the danger zone is offensive rebounding.
And as you will attend, it's a pretty one by Chetty Mosley. That was good three-point defense.
Yes, it was excellent defense.
Andrew Harrison knocked it down. He got it.
Jay made a great point about it. The ball pressure is the best I've seen out of Kentucky in an awful long time. That's leading to the block shots. We were fortunate enough to lead the country 9 straight years in block shots.
Although points in the grand scheme of things, they get a couple of plays and a couple of stops. They can feel like they're back in this thing. Andrew Harrison got it. Well, that's a great job. That rotation rebounding that is so difficult when you're playing against Kentucky. And the jumper at the other end to make it a 15-point game again. We'll see a new set of subs for the Wildcats on the next whistle. Excuse me, reinforcements.
Because John calls him that doesn't mean you have to. When did subs become a dirty word? As the crossover. And it'll go for Andrew Harrison.
You got a chance to be really good. 90 seconds into the game, it's a 3-point lead for Buffalo.
Harrison again from the wing.
A lot of financial support at the for-profit university, and they've got an outstanding coach in Dan Marley and Todd Lee, former Kentucky Wesleyan head coach, associate head coach there.
And we are playing in the SEC. Kentucky in the home white with the first possession. And that is going to be, I've said consistently, you can't coach big, and that's why you love the Harrisons. Nice box out by the freshman Karl Anthony Towns.
Good job by Grand Canyon of getting back in defensive transition. It's priority #1 if you're going to stop these Kentucky Wildcats.
How many times? Nice pass. And Okafor just lost it.
Dave, if you get the ball that close to the basket against Kentucky for a layup, you have to convert. You're not going to get many opportunities.
Able to answer again for Grand Canyon. That guy has got some game, and that.
Like Trey Lyles, maybe he's just now getting back into form since he had a surgery.
I think Trey's rehab was more extensive than Cal's.